Going on YouTube and Instagram. And I just wanted to pop in and bring in some good energy. If you ever see me kind of disappear like this and kind of pop up, because usually I'm always available, you better believe I'm coming back with some fire. I'm gonna be, to be honest, I'm gonna have someone handling my social media, so I will no longer be handling social media. So I'm gonna have somebody reaching out to everybody who's interested in product, etc. Um, I think it's in the best interest of this site for me to do that because if I have myself answering everything, doing everything, I'm gonna burn out. So let's go to, and the key is to keep this site open forever if I can do that. So hopefully we can bring a bunch of people in here and get them remedy. So the key that a lot of people are missing when I speak, I brought this up in the fireside chat. And the reason why I brought this up in the fireside chat is because if you watch that video, I gave you the answer to what you need to be doing. Okay. A lot of times when people send letters, they don't understand what they're doing. Even if I tell them what to do, you're not going to understand that you may send a letter and the lender might say, oh, this is frivolous. And then you got to come back and respond. You always have to plan on that happening. They're not just going to be like, oh, just because somebody sent the letter, it's just going to work. Okay, you have to understand that there's a difference between the amount financed. Okay, that's the amount that when you get approved and the lender says, "Oh, you're approved for $50,000 to go get the car." And then you're like, "Oh, okay." So then you say, "All right, so I'm going to sign a promissory note to repay the amount I'm approved for." Okay? So what you're not understanding is those are two separate events. Okay. So the amount financed is the amount that they give you notice saying, or not give you notice. They'll usually tell you. They won't give you any documentation to show you're approved for it, but you can send them documentation saying, "Hey, I was approved for 50,000. Where is this applied at?" Okay. So look, generally refers to the net amount of credit provided to you to or on behalf of the borrower. Okay, we're not going to get into the uppercase, lowercase thing. That stuff doesn't matter. You just need to understand the concept. Okay. Under the U.S. Truth in Lending Act, TILA, disclosures discloses the amount finance is the principal. Okay. The price of balance you're borrowing minus certain prepaid finance charges or down payments. So if I go into I'm gonna go past that. So like if I go into a dealership and I get a car for $20,000, right? And then I sign a promissory note to repay the $20,000, right? All I have to do is direct the amount that I was approved for financing to cover the amount and then issue a check to cover the balance difference. Do you understand? But you have to know what a check is and how to issue this and how not to come out of pocket that you can settle your car for pennies on the dollar. Okay. So total payments, what you actually repay. This is the sum of all scheduled payments over the entire loan term. Okay. So when you get that, when you sign the loan, like first, when you sign the loan, you sign the application. And then when you sign the application, they say you're approved. So you say, how much am I approved for? Okay, I'm approved for 50,000. I would like to apply $50,000 to the balance outstanding. So say if you added an interest rate and say it was a certain interest rate, say it was 50,000 and the interest was 66,000 over the total life of the loan, then you would have to pay the interest and any other fees for prior to the agreement being released. And this will explain that to you. Okay. So that's why I did this because I wanted you guys to see this. I'm not going to show you all it because there's too much sauce in my chat GPT. So I'm not going to show you all that sauce. But here, so let me get back to it. Okay, so total payments, sum of payments, all scheduled payments. Okay, it includes the principal or the amount financed plus any interest charges and certain fee finance charges. Example, amount financed 20,000, the net amount the lender provides for you to purchase the car. So the dealership extends a amount of credit. They didn't give you any money because the dealership can't do that. They didn't give you any money. What they did is they gave you a line of credit because you signed and agreed to a line of credit, which is the application. Okay. You signed and you agreed to the line of application. That's why if you get sued, a lot of times in mortgages of that's suing you may not be the person who actually is named in the instrument. That's why, because you applied for funds from them and they're the ones acting as if they're obligated. But see, they don't tell us this stuff. So sometimes you might get an Audi and then VW Credit will sue you if you don't pay the Audi. And you're like, how the hell can they sue me when the lien is endorsed to Audi? Those are two separate entities. So what they do is there it's a lot of trickery and a lot of magic going on and a lot of smoke and mirrors going on. So you got to really pay attention. This is why I try to tell you guys, sometimes you need to, you need to do a debt validation and request all of the information just so you could put all the pieces together in front of you before you try your attack. That's the way I would do it. Get all of the information I can and then make an informed decision of what counter or what I got to do. See, once you have all the evidence, you can go back and look at what you can challenge. And then from there, boom. Okay. So look, amount financed, 20,000. I'm going to say it again. The net amount the lender provides to you for you to purchase the car. Okay. So if the lender provides 20,000, why would I have to pay $20,000 for the car when it's already provided? It's because you don't know. That's why they use you as an underwriter or as an assurance company to pay these obligations just in case they go into default, and then they just take the money as a gift because you overpaid your agreement and you didn't know. So here, 20 is what you initially borrow, but by the end of the loan, you will have to repay 2350. So if I borrow 20,000, meaning received it in credit, I can apply the credit in any form I see it fit, meaning I can apply it to the agreement directly or indirectly. Okay? So if you understand this, you have to make a claim to the amount that you are financed and have it applied to the agreement because the accounting is off. And with that being said, I hope y'all got a lot of value out of this. I am going to be taking my time coming back. I apologize to everybody who is in my inboxes and DMs. I am not neglecting anyone. I am just respecting my own time and boundaries right now because I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this 4 years and I hadn't even had a break in that 4 years. So I'm taking a little time right now to kind of put everything together, and I'm on fire right now. I'm on fire. That's all I'm gonna say. When I come back, so I won't be doing consultations when I come back, but I will be doing groups, and I will be doing courses. I'm gonna have courses, so I'll have a website. All my courses will be on that website, and we can keep it rocking. A lot of the people who have older courses, I will be updating the 3-4 course. I will be updating the 4-1 course. It's going to be more fire. I mean, the 4-1 course is already fire, in my opinion. And the credit course is always it's getting updated, and then I'm going to come out with a 2.0 of that. So I appreciate everybody. I'm thankful for everybody who watches my YouTube and watches the Instagram. I'm looking to expand, so I might go on Facebook and TikTok too. So yeah, I don't know. You know, I enjoy doing this, and I enjoy all of you guys. To be honest, I just need a little time to kind of see how everything is going to move forward. Once I have the vision, we moving. We're moving, and I thank everybody.